What's going on, guys? A little back at the desk. Show you what I'm doing with the Hunley. A little progress here. I got the hull together. All my dead lights are in. I got a big, huge seam on the bottom from stem to stern, as they would say. I just put that on. I'm letting that dry. My goal here is to make as much of this stuff work as I possibly can. I already got my diving planes. Is that what they're called, Navy boys? They go on the side here where that hole is. I just spent about an hour because it's not straight across. It's got a little bend to it. So I had to figure the bend out and go back and forth and tweak it and bend it and tweak it and bend it. And I finally got it. So that's done. Now I'm working on the front spar. I don't like this. It's molded in, so I've already started to bend some brass. That come up pretty good. From doing some research on this, they're saying that this was, number one, it was a metal pipe. It was not wood. I personally thought it was like a wooden mast. But they say no, that it was like a 1-inch metal pipe. And it was extendable. You could retract it and extend it, they said. It was, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean. But anyway, so I'm thinking of doing that. And the more I think about it, the more I think that I'm going to put that spar on the top there. So I think, because I just don't think that there was a rope extended. I really don't. I think there had to be something there. That was a lot of weight, and it stuck out pretty far. So I mean, you know, they said it went anywhere between I believe it was 19 and 28 feet or something like that. I didn't pay really close attention. My fault, because there was other stuff I was looking at. But I think I'm going to put that on there. And as far as the back end with that propeller, some of that stuff I was going to try to replace with rod and tubing and stuff, but there's no way of making that rudder move. I could make the propeller move. I might do that. But there's no way I can get that rudder to move. It's just not. The way it's set up, I don't even know how it worked. Life-wise, let alone on the model. I'll have to dig more into that. They look kind of complicated. And they said that they weren't really sure because they haven't really gotten that far into the excavation. But that's all. They're still cleaning it out, all the calcification, and I guess the things turned to cement, and they're trying to get it out. But I guess they got all the bodies out. They found all the bodies, and they identified was it Captain Dixon, Lieutenant Dixon, the guy who was in charge of the boat. They identified him by the gold coin that he had inscribed. When he went off to the Civil War, his fiancée gave him a gold coin to keep him safe. And damn near if it didn't. He got shot at Shiloh. And the bullet hit the gold coin and bent it. And he had it inscribed. what, where and when, and they found that gold coin in the sub. Still shiny like it was brand new with the inscription in it and everything. Still bent from the bullet because he never straightened it out. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's where I am. Like I said, I'm gonna try to make this as much as I can. I'm gonna do away with the plastic thing that they gave me for the torpedo. I'm gonna make it out of copper tubing. They said it was copper, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna try to make the snorkel. The snorkel box goes right there where that hole is. I'm gonna try to make those work too. But a long way to go. Long way to go. I'm kind of leery about starting that propeller because, like I said, they had pitch and they didn't go on straight across. So I'm gonna have to figure it out what looks right. But I think I'm gonna do it while it's on the boat. So, but that's where I am. So, oh, and I did get my lime green. It was good to go. I'm glad I found that chat room with Chevy Cheeseburger. Yeah, I went right to that website. Just spent about $30. My wife's gonna love that. Buying some aftermarket stuff. But they did have. Been looking for that lime green ignition wire everywhere, and they had it. So I grabbed it. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it. And when I get more progress, you know the drill. Peace out.